everyone. My name is Dr. Neha and I have been associated with Thakkar's tutorials for last 3 years now. Has been an amazing journey and I must say that it's one of the best academic centers in town. But as we all know, being the best comes with a lot of responsibilities. And so we were looking out for some breakthrough during this crisis so that we can put our business, which is just not our business, but before that, an evident source for the continuous successful academic journey of our students back on track. We all know that times are difficult and the challenge of facing this ever-growing demand in the field of education is just huge. Honestly speaking, we as a company realized that we were ready to face some sort of financial loss to the company as such. But the thought of compromising with the best academic delivery to our students could not be even dreamt of. And that was the time we got fortunate enough and we came across this wonderful product from Thakkar Solutions Private Limited. It came as a boon and we are really glad to offer it to our faculty as well as our students. At Thakkar Solutions Private Limited, they have solutions to make impossible possible. And I must say, they have digitalized and customized all the services offered in a true sense. Their unique approach and their expertise in the field is clearly reflected through this excellent product. Our parents as well as students, both of them are more than satisfied. We have been getting a lot of feedbacks on a daily basis and most of them are very, very positive and constructive. If we need to jot down the different exclusive features of the software, the list would be endless. One can just go on and on talking about the peculiarities without even falling short of words. But if I need to mention a few here, मैं start करूँगी सबसे पहले the excellent connectivity. ये बहुत अच्छा प्लेटफॉर्म है जिसने वो कनेक्टिविटी प्रोवाइड की एक लाइव चैनल के थ्रू बिटवीन स्टूडेंट्स एंड टीचर्स, जिसकी बहुत ज़्यादा ज़रूरत थी इस लॉकडाउन के समय. ड्यूरिंग क्राइसिस दिस वाज समथिंग विच वाज एब्सोल्युटली रिक्वायर्ड. एज अ साइंस टीचर आई कैन एविडेंटली टेल यू कि जब आप ऐसे सब्जेक्ट्स की बात करते हैं विच आर वेरी वेरी प्रैक्टिकल सब्जेक्ट्स, स्टूडेंट को सिर्फ टॉपिक पढ़ना या समझना नहीं होता. अ स्टूडेंट इज रिक्वायर्ड टू फील द टॉपिक एंड इन साइंस आई ऑलवेज एक्सपेक्ट माई स्टूडेंट्स टू डू दैट बिकॉज दैट डेवलप्स देयर इंटरेस्ट इन द सब्जेक्ट एंड माई स्टूडेंट्स लिटरली कुड डू दैट यूजिंग दिस. I still remember that a simple sa experiment, एक pH paper का experiment, I can actually show it to the student. The color changes on the pH paper and students were really elated. They were excited and they could actually relate with the topic. So such subjects can be taught with such an ease. दूसरी बहुत अच्छी बात, there is no security breach. यानी कि कोई भी ऐसा स्टूडेंट जो आपके साथ रजिस्टर नहीं है won't be able to enter your classroom. So there would be no external influence, there would be no disturbance while your lecture is on. Your students can join the lecture right on time for an excellent experience. At the same time, पहले हम लोग Zoom meeting, that was an application जिसके थ्रू हम lectures conduct करते थे, and let me tell you, it used to be a headache for the admin to pass on the meeting IDs and password on a daily basis to so many different batches. But then with this, a common classroom has been created wherein your students can join directly without any meeting ID and password. So definitely an excellent feature. And let me now talk about a very, very special feature. It is called as test generator. लेकिन इसकी बात करने से पहले I would like to say कि जब भी एक एजुकेशनल अकेडमी एक ऐसा सॉफ्टवेयर अडॉप्ट करती है अपने स्टूडेंट्स के लिए, टीचर्स के लिए, पूरे स्टाफ के लिए, इट हैज़ टू एक्चुअली फेस अ लॉट ऑफ चैलेंजेस. और बहुत सारे चैलेंजेस यहाँ सॉल्व हो चुके थे Thakkar की हेल्प से. Yet the lectures were going really smooth. The understanding provided to the students was of upgrade level and there was no security breach. पर यहीं पर when we gave it a thought, there has to be a need to evaluate the understanding of the students. एक proper evaluation format की ज़रूरत थी, एक proper assessment format की ज़रूरत थी, एक proper test pattern की ज़रूरत थी, and Thakkar came up with that. We actually got in touch with a lot of software solutions for this, लेकिन सभी ने जो solution provide किया, the test solution जो provide किया गया, वो सिर्फ MCQs based था. But when we spoke to Thakkar, they actually came up with subjective test solution. You know, students यहाँ पे short descriptive questions, medium descriptive, long essay questions सब attempt कर सकते हैं. The way software provides them with a question, they literally write the answer. एक sheet of paper पे वो manually answer लिखते हैं जैसा कि वो exam pattern में करेंगे. वो sheet वो attach करते हैं. There is definitely a criteria, there is definitely a facility of attaching the images, and that image is sent to the teacher for evaluation. The teacher can actually evaluate the student's work in the most authentic manner. ये एक ऐसा feature था जो definitely was good for us, in fact very good for us, but this was the feature जिसने parents को बहुत ज़्यादा खुश किया. Parents का सबसे बड़ा problem हमेशा से ये रहा है कि बच्चा समझ रहा है, बच्चा happy है lectures में, बच्चे को सब कुछ आता है subject में, but the only problem they face is जब वो appear करते हैं test के लिए. और ये एक ऐसा software है जिसने आपको everything, it has given you an all-rounder package जिसमें you can actually have subjective tests as well. At the same time, अगर मैं test generate करने की बात करूँ as a teacher, I can actually see that the variety of questions available is just commendable. आप multiple choice questions की बात कीजिए या आप objective questions की बात कीजिए जिसमें fill in the blanks हैं, true false है, match the columns हैं, या फिर आप बात कीजिए short descriptive 2 mark question की, medium descriptive 3 mark question की, या फिर long essay questions 5 mark questions की. The list is huge. You can actually choose from a wide variety of questions. At the same time, it's not only the quantity of questions, but also the quality of questions. What I can say from my experience is the quality of questions both for school as well as college section is commendable. As a teacher, when it comes to evaluating the work, student ने अपना काम कर दिया है, उन्होंने आंसर्स अटैच कर दिए हैं, MCQs ऑटो करेक्ट सिस्टम अवेलेबल है, MCQs तुरंत करेक्ट कर देता है सॉफ्टवेयर ऑटोमेटिकली. लेकिन जो अटैचमेंट्स आपके पास आते हैं, नाउ इट बिकम्स योर रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी टू प्रोवाइड देम द एग्जैक्ट फीडबैक. अगर टेस्ट देने के बाद एक प्रॉपर फीडबैक ना मिले तो प्रोसेस थोड़ी सी इनकम्प्लीट हो जाती है. एंड लेट मी टेल यू, इवैल्यूएशन हैज बिकम ऑल द मोर इंटरेस्टिंग फॉर द टीचर्स. वी हैव दिस फैसिलिटी ऑफ एडिंग एनोटेशंस. वी कैन एक्चुअली पुट अ करेक्ट मार्क और वी कैन एक्चुअली स्ट्राइक समथिंग ऑफ. हम लोग कमेंट लिख सकते हैं. सो देयर इज अ सेक्शन, अ कमेंट राइटिंग सेक्शन, जहाँ पे हर एक आंसर के बाद एक कमेंट जो है आप पोस्ट कर सकते हैं, नहीं तो अ कॉमन कमेंट टू द स्टूडेंट ऑन हिज और her performance can be posted. So overall, as I repeated, it actually is an all-rounder software जिसने आपको सारी की सारी facilities, सारी की सारी features बहुत ही exclusive manner में दे दिए हैं. और एक और यूनिक फीचर जिसकी मैं बात करना चाहूँगी, it's called as package creation. So we at Thakkar's Tutorials deals with different batches. 9th स्टैंडर्ड है, 10th स्टैंडर्ड है, 11th का बैच है, 12th का बैच है, एंड देन अलग अलग एंट्रेंस बैचेस हैं. नाउ दिस फीचर ऑफ पैकेज फॉर्मेशन अलाउ करता है हमें कि हम हर एक अलग अलग बैच के लिए एक स्पेसिफिक पैकेज क्रिएट कर सकते हैं. डेफिनेटली एडमिन का काम बहुत ही आसान हो जाता है. एक बहुत ही सिस्टमैटिक वे में पैकेजेस, अलग अलग बैचेस के लिए क्रिएट किए जा सकते हैं. And definitely this software also allows you to give specific authorities to specific teachers, जिससे कि एक specific teacher अपने ही specific batch को easily access कर सकती है. So yes, this was one of the feature which really helped our admin to put things in a proper system. And for all these wonderful features, I would like to lend a very big thank you to Thakkar Solutions Private Limited. As they say, it's survival of the fittest. And to survive and to grow during this crisis, it's highly recommended. So thank you for taking your time out to understand what we actually need and then to come up with such an outstanding product. Hats off for unlocking such a treasure of connectivity during this lockdown. Thank you.